very knowledgeable about the windows, the products, services, and I mean, just fantastic. Never had an issue and always get to talk to a person, never a machine. They came out and did the sales, got my windows later, a month or two later, and then they came in, installed it, and the guys were super clean, very professional about it, and requesting permission to go in certain places of the houses if they needed to be. The outside. I've got dogs, so they made sure the dogs were put up and safe, and kids were out of the way, so none of the kids go jumping out the windows. Absolutely fantastic. Everybody from the sales guys to the installers to the customer service. Anytime I've had to call or anything, everybody's very knowledgeable about the windows, the products, services, and I mean, just fantastic. Never had an issue and always get to talk to a person, never a machine. Going through winter and all that this year has been a big difference with the heating in that. Last year we kept our heating in between 72 and 75 just to get the downstairs warm enough, and now it's 67 is pretty warm, so we keep it at 67 to keep the kids warm, but it would probably go a little lower even, and the house is very well balanced now, and that's just from changing out the windows. Yeah, it was great. So, and then now you're here talking to me, and just to be followed up and say, hey, how's it going?
Right.
That's a big deal. I mean, because a lot of people here, you've got your stuff, I'm done. You guys came back and said, hey, I want to know what's going on. How's, and that to me is you care about your customers and what's going on.
Take any of your own judgments, but these are very well-built windows, in my opinion. Well, all it's pretty good. The salesman was a nice guy, and the people that came and put them all in, they were very nice, and it went fast. I was amazed how fast it went. Oh, I feel very comfortable referring on referrals. Matter of fact, I hate to say this, but just down the road here, they had a partial fire in their house last night.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think they're going to be looking for windows. I tell them, come over here and look at these and take any of your own judgments, but these are very well-built windows, in my opinion.
Just two guys. I'm surprised that they were able to get it done so fast.
Yeah.
It was all pretty seamless as far as the install and everything went. I mean, they come with their big truck, and they make a big mess, and then they take it all away. Like there was no like, oh, they left, oh, they forgot, oh, it's, and you don't have to deal with the old windows. Like that's nice. And as far as I understand it, they install year round, like they did ours in November. We didn't think we'd get it till, I don't think we had snow then, but we didn't think it would come till much later. So it was quick too.
Say they do good work and they have good product. We're happy with our windows.
But the job they did, the first people that did it, it was so horrendous that
They never.
kind of made you gun shy for anybody else coming in.
Yeah. And
So,
yeah.
but there had to be something done with it because
It was cold.
it would blow out a match.
Yeah.
The wind
Whoa.
would whistle through there because this is a windy area here,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we're all triple glazed windows also that were in there.
And you mentioned that you had someone else do your other window. Like, how would you compare the work between?
Oh, there's no comparison.
No comparison whatsoever.
I had wind coming through that window there. When it was windy out, I had to pull the shade down because it was so cold.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it wasn't
And
good.
the bathroom window.
And the
That's
bathroom.
the
The
reason we had
kitchen
them change
and
it.
the bathroom window.
Probably dropped $30 a month off the heating bill since we changed the windows.
Oh wow.
And so it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
And these guys, I mean, they were here when they said they were going to be here.
They do good work and they have good product. We're happy with our windows.
So we had these windows put in, and on a normal winter day, we don't have any condensation problems with them, and all the rest of our windows we have ice or water on.
I like the demonstration that he did.
Yeah, that was kind of
It
the
was
selling
really,
point.
yeah, it was
It
very
was-
interesting. I particularly like the heat, the amount of heat transfer with, like a normal window, not normal, but a regular window,
Right.
and then the AHT window, and how that was pretty amazing.
The reason why we had the windows installed in the first place is we have condensation problems with all the rest of our windows. They're Anderson windows. This house is, 16 years old,
Yes.
and in the winter we get condensation on it. So we're not the original owners of the home. We bought it. So I called Anderson Windows, and they told me that it is a condensation, or it is a moisture problem in my home. So I went as far as I bought a cheap humidity detector, and I'm keeping the humidity in my home in the winter at like 30%, which if you go much lower than that, you're gonna have health problems. That's not that high. So I wasn't convinced that was the issue, but I couldn't get any. They wouldn't even come out and look at them. So we had these windows put in, and on a normal winter day, we don't have any condensation problems with them, and all the rest of our windows we have ice or water on.
They were very good about giving me parameters as to timing of everything, and giving me an idea of just what kind of time frame I had to work in. They were very thorough as far as explaining the features of the product. So because it wasn't necessarily the low end of the pricing scale, but explaining what it was, how it was made, what that accomplished for your home, helped you understand why it was probably worth paying more for it than you might for other items. So they were very good about giving us choices as to how you wanted your glass tinted and just things like that. You can do this and it will accomplish this. You can do something else and it will. And giving us the right to decide just how much we wanted as far as the efficiency of the product versus how much it's going to cost.
We never felt high pressure in selling, which was nice, because you always worry about that when sales guys come over. The fact that the traffic noise has been much less than it
Right.
was.
You are on a busy
Yeah,
street.
it is. And we noticed it when we got this window, because when we had the other window before, it was like we were sitting in the front yard and people driving by.
Yeah.
And now we notice it in our bedroom, because we have a lot of people who live, there's a kind of a lower income neighborhood in the south of here that, apartments, kind of dumpy apartments and stuff. And there's a lot of people who have cars that don't have mufflers on them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it used to be at night, we would just be like, 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody's driving down the road and wake us up,
Yeah.
And with these windows, we don't hear it anymore. It doesn't wake us up. And I mean, you can hear it, but it's so soft that it doesn't disturb you.
Right, absolutely.
And to me, that is one of the greatest things. And that means if you're getting the sound barrier, you're obviously also getting the good temperature stuff. So.
I would say that this was the best company we've worked with. I mean, as far as being helpful, knowledgeable, and dependable. And they're very friendly, very informative, telling us everything, how long it would take, everything that was involved in getting everything installed, the quality of the windows, explaining everything to us.
I love the lifetime warranty. I think that's very cool because this is the third patio door we put in. So
Oh,
now,
wow.
yeah, they just never. We always had issues with them.
Well, they never opened good, and that was the thing, like the salesman explained to us how how these were compared to the other ones as far as like the opening them and that. The other ones would open so hard. They were such a big, heavy door.
Right.
They were so hard to open and shut that. And this is so nice. But I think they were very professional the whole way through.
I was,
And I mean, even this with you coming back to follow up on it and stuff like that. I mean, I don't really believe there'd be many places that would do this.
Right.
You know, come back and check on it and make sure everything is, you know, I just don't really believe a lot of companies would.